There have been some big swings in the stock market as of late, and for those nearing retirement, anxiety can set in when it comes to your investments. And this morning, Garrison the Third from Preservation Financial is here with some questions that you will need the answers to when you're planning for the future. Davis, appreciate you being here.
Thank you,
and
Chris.
I think one of the first questions is there some investments that, what available investment options do people have right now?
That's one of the questions that they need to ask. Mm-hmm. They need to ask, number one, what are the available options? Lay them out.
Right.
Number two, does it make sense to take some of the gains off of the table from the last 10 years, the longest bull market we've ever had?
Right.
How important is establishing a guaranteed source of income to your portfolio?
And we've talked about that quite a bit.
We've talked about that quite a bit. And as an example, we have a couple that their need is $132,000 a year.
Right.
That's $11,000 per month. And so in order to satisfy this, they have $26,000 from the husband coming in Social Security, $31,000 from the wife in Social Security. So that represents 43% of what they need for their guaranteed income.
Right.
You can use 25% of investable assets, which is $500,000, and invest it in a guaranteed lifetime joint annuity.
Right.
That means it's paid for the lifetime of both of the couple, and if they live to 125 years old, it's going to pay them till 125 years old. And that reduces by 51% their annual need for income, and it reduces it by $57,000 from $86,000. And so this is a very viable option to utilize to get guaranteed
Taking
income
those gains that are already out there on the table.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. And can you get to a point where you can have some certainty? I mean, you can have some certainty about what you got, your plan moving forward?
The annuities, the guaranteed lifetime income annuities, which we've discussed before, it's a guaranteed income. Like Social Security is a guaranteed lifetime income.
Right.
They do not have a pension. Pensions
kind of
have gone.
Yes.
And pensions are underfunded. If you want to read about the state of Illinois, they are in bad trouble with their pensions that are underfunded. And so this guarantee is necessary. They'll still draw down roughly 3.07% off of their investable assets, but that's a long way if you look at the total picture from 3.75%, which is an untenable amount per year. You can't guarantee it.
Right. Do you foresee, I mean, I'm asking you to look into your crystal ball here to a degree, but do you foresee this market continuing the way it is for right now for very much longer? Are we going to have a correction maybe within the next year or so?
Myself, the economists that I follow say that it is inevitable that this year we will have a correction or a bear market. They say it's just necessary.
Right.
There have been 26 recessions since 1900.
Right.
They happen every 5 to 7 years.
On average.
That's historical average. So at 10 years, we are long in the tooth in this bull market.
Right. And the questions we were talking about earlier, you got to ask yourself, you got to ask folks like you those questions. Do you need those answers when you're making intelligent decisions when it comes to retirement planning?
Exactly. You need a guaranteed lifetime income, period.
Right, and you need to hedge that any way you possibly can.
Exactly.
All right. Starts with coming and seeing this man right here. Davis, thank you so much. Great information.
Thanks for having me.
It. It's Preservation Financial Group right there on Sunset Drive, Suite 113 in Johnson City. Go by, give them a call, check out their website as well.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by